Surely I should be due a growth spurt by now.
Semi-beloved and Dusty MC is finally back in the limelight with a new evolution in patch 3.0. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at how useful a Constellation Zero Lumine is with the 4-star weapon, the Felonious Sword.
Make my escape.
Despite growing on us in terms of the story, Traveler has been 6 feet under in terms of the meta for a very long time. It's finally time for her to touch some grass though. Today's video will showcase what a sub-DPS semi-support Dendro Traveler can accomplish at Constellation Zero. I'll be showcasing her raw Dendro damage, her ICDs or internal cooldowns, a team damage showcase, a nuke showcase, and finally an Abyss 12 run. Her stats are focused on crit rate and energy recharge for this video. She is using a level 90 Refinement 5 Favonius Sword, and for her artifacts, she is using the 4-piece Deepwood Memories, which shreds Dendro resistance by 30% when an elemental skill or burst hits the enemy. In this video, my Traveler is at Constellation Zero, so you can expect her to be even better when we're able to eventually farm all her constellations. Her talents are at 6, 9, and 9. Let's go visit our favorite bud, E, the Cryo-Regisvine, to showcase Dendro Traveler's kit. Starting with her basic attacks, Foreign Field Cleaver. Unsurprisingly to anyone, Dendro Traveler's physical normal attacks are extremely lacking with a build like this, barely even registering as damage to our Regisvine buddy. Next we have Dendro Traveler's elemental skill, Razor Grass Blade. Razor Grass Blade has a respectable 392% multiplier at talent level 9 with an 8-second cooldown. It managed to crit for 7,753 damage, and it obviously applies Dendro to the Regisvine. And last but also the most complicated, we have the Traveler's Elemental Burst, Surgent Manifestation. Traveler's Elemental Burst has 4 different forms, so let's go through them. The first form is an unaltered form, and it ticks once every 1.5 seconds, and at Constellation 0 it hits 9 times total. Constellation 2 will increase its duration by 3 seconds, but obviously since she's still at Constellation 0 in this video, I'm not able to showcase that right now. With its 9 ticks of damage, Traveler's Burst does a respectable 1,226.7% skill multiplier. Next we have the Pyro Infusion version for Traveler's Burst. By hitting her burst with any Pyro attack, Traveler's Burst will prematurely explode, dealing a one-time instance of 681.4% damage multiplier. This is a nice little nuke, and with no damage enhancements, as well as being a non-DPS focused build, my Traveler's premature explosion did 16,439 damage. By infusing her burst with hydro, the radius of her burst expands significantly and the explosion itself appears to be larger. It still ticks in intervals of 1.5 seconds, which ends up being 9 ticks over its duration, and does the same amount of damage as before. And last but not least, we have an Electro-infused Traveler Burst. Upon infusing her burst with Electro, it did a quick immediate hit on the Regifine.
Ad Astra.
Fortified!
Into the wind!
This is order!
The wind's nosy. Take it easy. Game's up. Fun's over.
Stabilize!
Quietly now.
As one with wind and cloud!
Wind strike. Here comes the catch.
Adorn my night!
Game's up. Game's over.
We've only just
Busted.
Looks like I went too far. Let's move.
Draw's over!
I'll call this one through.
Quietly now. Take it easy.
Stabilize!
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
As one with wind and cloud!
Time to go!
Into the wind.
Time to go. Gather.
The wind knows me. Busted. Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit. But it's best to dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops.